Hey guys, Matt the Greeter here, the Hanjo. Welcome to another beautiful day. My battery's probably almost dead. That's okay. Unless you have to hear out of me. So, someone asked me what the worst concert I ever went to was. And, I don't know, I can't really think of a worse concert. I don't know. I pretty much find something good in every show I'm blessed enough to go to. So I haven't really seen a bad show. I mean, I've seen, you know, musicians forget the words sometimes. I mean, I saw not Dark Side of the Mule. Yeah, well, Government Mule as an encore on a very special evening back in 2008 on Halloween. As an encore, did the entire Dark Side of the Moon album, plus some other Pink Floyd hits. You know, at one point, Warren Haynes kind of spaced on a couple of the words in Comfortably Numb, but at their heyday, they may still be in their heyday, but Government Mule had a working knowledge of about 800 songs. That's just staggering. But so if he forgot a couple of words in your favorite song or whatever, give him a break. He's got 799 others somewhere packed in that memory of his, and in that muscle memory and under those fingertips. So I wouldn't say that was bad. I would say it was just a moment. And I've seen the Allman Brothers. I think Butchie was still alive, and Jamoy, I never say his name right, but the other percussionist, I think they were still in the band, and Greg was still alive, but there were a couple times when he was behind the piano not moving, and it was a little prophetic, and he forgot some words, and but the show was mind-bogglingly good. It was so incredible. You know, Greg was old, and Butchie was apparently old and depressed, but you know, they had, well, let's see, they have Derek Trucks with them that day. They had the mighty, irrepressible Oteil Burbridge on 6-string electric bass. He might have been playing 4-string though with the Allman Brothers. I don't remember if he was on 4 or 6. It doesn't matter, because when he plays, he can play a 4-string and make it sound like 6. He can play a 6-string and make you think you're, you know, been abducted by aliens and taken to some heavenly realm. all with those fat bass strings, you know. Oteil Burbridge. If you're not familiar with Oteil and you love bass, you have got to check out Oteil Burbridge. So that, again, not a bad show. I've been forced to some band concerts and whatever, and I'm not a marching band guy or anything like that. I don't really dig it. It's cool. I respect it, whatever. But it's usually really loud, and crowd doesn't give a rip or what. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. It's a lot of people, you know, doing the same thing, many different things. You know what I mean? So you got a zillion drummers, a zillion pipers piping, you know, some betonists betoning into the sky, and fire eaters, and maybe that's something else. But anyway, I'm not a marching band, but although I do appreciate the musicianship. As John Maxwell used to say, words are hard. Are you crossing, or you just, what are you doing there? Yeah. Yeah, one of the you know, I had to go to, when I was teaching, sometimes you'd have like some band sort of people come in and Sometimes they're a little like, "Hey," you know what I mean? But you know, there's always something good. Now, you get a dude playing music or a dudette, and it's always better than nobody playing music. I saw these guys come in. It was 3 older guys, not healthy looking. Yeah, one of them looked like Freud on a bad day or an average day. The other guy was kind of sweating from regions unknown and paunchy and a little red. And but boy, could those guys play. And the guy who was playing percussion, he brought a 3-piece kit. Had a kick, a snare, and some sort of a cymbal. I don't remember, you know, if it was a hi-hat or a tiny crash or a ride or something. And he got so much sound out of that little thing. He's playing, obviously, like playing the, you know, playing the rims, playing the stands, playing any protuberance coming off the kit. That was fair game for his sticks. And man, he was really, really good. I mean, if that didn't inspire people to play play bass. Sorry, Freudian. Speaking of Freud, if that didn't inspire at least one middle schooler to pick up the drums, then the kids should be ashamed of themselves. It was such a good thing. Well, I'm on the row of positivity here. Yeah, you gotta strike while the iron's hot. Otherwise, you chip your hammer. I don't know if that's true, but one of the greatest concerts of my life was a free concert. I went to school in Quincy. We used to go in town a lot. Go in town means going to Boston, because it was just right there. So we go into Boston a lot. And Copley, there was a free show by a band I'd never heard of, Great Big Sea. Well, that's a weird name for a band. I know it's in a B-52 song, in the song Rome. The Great Big Sea. And here was a band, the Great Big Sea, from Newfoundland. And wow, did they blow my mind completely. It was a free show. They just got on stage, acoustic, all kinds of stuff, and any stringed instrument. These guys were incredible musicians. I mean, and you know, Alan Doyle talked about the great connection between, you know, Boston and St. John. You know, Boston firefighters or whatever rushed up to help after they had a massive explosion up in Canada. And ever since, they send a Christmas tree down and whatever. And it's such a powerful connection between, you know, two distant. I mean, Boston has a port, and they have a port, and you know, so I guess those are connections, you know, between working people. And you know, neighborly back then. A neighbor was hundreds of miles away, and that wasn't too far to rush to assistance. And boy, I'll tell you, that show was so incredible. The band was so exuberant and ebullient, and effort. You know, you pick words. Effervescent, shall we say that? They weren't evanescent. They lasted quite a while, and I got to see them again. They played the Orpheum Theater in Boston, and I mean, two of the greatest concerts of my life. Whoa, was that beautiful? Look at that. 1,200, huh? Ooh. I just got that in my back pocket. Here. Let me ride that real quick. See if it fits in the garage. Anyhow, yeah, no bad shows. No bad shows for me. I've had shows where I did not perform to the level I wanted to and had some embarrassing moments. So there's my answer. What's the worst concert I've ever been to? My own. So there. Yeah, lean my bass up against put it on the bass, you know, the guitar stand, and the machine head. They rested on the curtain. I didn't notice, and it twisted. It twisted like my A string out of tune. So I thought somebody was out of tune. As it turned out, it wasn't me. But I was trying to bend notes anytime on that string to try to get it in pitch, and it wasn't working. Then I just sweat. You know, the guitar player was looking at me like something's not right, and so we were both just sweating it out. And after the show, all these people came up and said, "Oh, that sounded off." No, they didn't. You know what? Nobody noticed. Not one person. My friend playing guitar and me playing bass. We were the only two that were aware something was awry. And so, you know, miserable, but I guess I dodged a bullet there. So anyhow, I'm going to try to keep it positive. So anyway, guys, great day, beautiful day, amazing day. Oteil Burbridge, great big sea, and roamed by the B-52s. Why not? And a sweaty, paunchy percussionist playing protuberances. All right, guys, I'm going to hang up. I'll talk to you guys soon. I care about you. All right, bye.